Yeah, that was embarrassing for everyone. What's up, fam and cheese? Welcome to a third edition of a series that I started a long time ago on self-care called Celebration. I am at the beautiful Lake Junaluska in North Carolina, and I couldn't think of a better place to talk about celebration. The general consensus of this video is that celebration is important, it's essential, and you should look forward to it. And I know you may be thinking, Kyle, everyone looks forward to celebration. And I get that. And what I'm pushing for is let's make celebration really something that we make time for, something that we allow space for in our schedules. Because I know how easy it is to just get wrapped up in the day-to-day, what we're doing, what we need to get better at, that we forget to take time and celebrate the things that we have grown in, the ways that we are progressing in our walks. So this can just serve, if nothing else, as a reminder video to put stuff on the schedule if you already know what I'm talking about. And if you don't, in typical Kyle fashion, I love to give you practical ways that we can make that happen. Because some of you out there are like, man, I don't really know how to get by myself or get with others and celebrate. Well, I would say step one is to put it on the schedule, to make time for it, to go after it. Because like many other things in life, no one's going to celebrate for you. So apart from that, now let's get down into what are we doing once we get there. I would say it's important to take some time by yourself to really think and ask God, what are ways that my soul is ignited, that I love to celebrate? And maybe reflect on how have I celebrated in the past, whether it be with others or just by yourself. Maybe this is a good chance to ask somebody you know how they like to celebrate. Try something new. A few things for me include being able to take road trips. Now, I'm always cautious with that one. If I have spent too much time by myself, that I probably need to celebrate with others. So then, whether it's celebrating with others or by yourself, then you can start to incorporate what are things that I like to do. I really love wine, so a good celebration thing for me is let me get a nicer glass, a nicer bottle of wine for this month. Maybe it is to go to one of the places that you've been interested in and around your city and to actually spend money to do an activity. Maybe it's a trampoline park, maybe it's mini golf, I don't know. Apart from those things though, really don't get the message that you have to spend money to celebrate, because you certainly don't. If you're active, it's really easy to just find a trail and hike around you. If you like sports, maybe it's fun to go out and be active and do that sport that you don't always get the chance to in the day-to-day. Or here's one that I think could really repurpose and recenter your whole life if you let it. Often a good show, things that we have access to on our phones, even like extended time spent on those kind of leisure activities. Now, what if we repurposed those and instead of using them just kind of willy-nilly whenever and they start to overflow and kind of take over control of our lives, what if we repurposed them and used them as the rewards that they were meant to be? So maybe when identifying, yes, I've made progress in this area, that area, I get to sit down and watch a season of my favorite show, which is special because I don't always do that. If I'm always doing that, then it's not really a special thing. So that's my other tip, is maybe we should identify some of those things that we do every day that are special and can be special, but we have normalized them by incorporating them into our schedules in a way that is very normal and unfulfilling. That's a larger message for another video, but I think that is something to look into when you think of celebration in your life. The last thing I want to bring up on celebration is that I think there's a way to quantify smaller ones and bigger ones. And this is something that has really, I'm still walking through. I'm not the best at yet, but I'm still identifying how to have little celebrations in the day-to-day. So I kind of think of these, of those noticeable ways that maybe you said no or you said yes to something that you really set your sights on and you're like, yes, I did that thing. I'm starting to grow, or at least I'm trying to grow and get better at giving myself a smile, giving my fist pump, maybe beating my chest a little bit, just to say, yeah, man, you did it. And then I'm marking those as little progress bars toward my big celebration. And at that point, you can look at your progress bar and you can say, yeah, confidently, I've had those bits of measurable growth, and now it's time to celebrate them. So I hope this video sparks you in some way to try those little things, to make those little progress steps. My thesis statement is this that I'll leave you with. If we're not making time for celebration and for joy over those beautiful moments in our lives, then it's not ever going to come into our lives. We're going to be at a more miserable place day after day after day. So make time to go eat with your friends. Make time to enjoy those quiet moments out in nature. Make time for it, friends. I talk a lot on this channel about the holistic places of healing that we want to or should get to as people, but the counterweight to that is the celebration aspect of knowing, yes, I'm getting there. It makes the journey all that more bearable, and it really goes to show a step further of life and life to its fullest. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you haven't seen the first two, I'd highly recommend checking those out. They're good ones. And until the next video, I will see you in the next one. Peace.